The top 20 most expensive divorces in the world. Ending a marriage is hard and often takes months or years to finalize. Add to that the division of assets and finances, and both parties are in for a real nightmare. We have put together a list of some of the most publicized and expensive divorces on the planet. Financial issues are one of the leading causes for divorce and marriage difficulties. As this list of divorced billionaires proves, however, money isn't always the issue at stake. These successful billionaires have still divorced their spouses, even in spite of their incredible wealth. The simple fact is that sometimes love doesn't work out, and sometimes people get divorced. That's just the way it is. Ever wonder who the richest people are who have gotten divorced? If so, we've put a list together for you. You will find a list of the richest people to ever get divorced, along with their net worth. Perhaps it's a coincidence, or perhaps not, but every person on this list is an American citizen. Of course, a major reason for that might be because the United States is home to the largest number of billionaires. Then again, the United States also has one of the world's highest divorce rates. Anyways, check out these billionaires and learn about their not so successful marriages. So, without further ado, here's a list of the 20 most expensive divorces in the world. Number 20. Madonna and Guy Richie. Cost, $92 million. Lasting only 7 short years, Madonna and Guy Ritchie's marriage came to an abrupt end in 2008. Madonna reported that the spark went out in their relationship, whereas Richie said that he felt like he stepped into a soap opera. Guy walked away with somewhere in the region of $92 million as part of his divorce settlement. Number 19. Steven Spielberg and Amy Irving. Cost, $100 million. Lasting only 3.5 years, Steven and Amy Spielberg's marriage finished up with a $100 million divorce settlement. Amy reported that their careers might have something to do with their marriage ending. At the time of their divorce in 1985, it was one of the most expensive divorces in the world. Number 18. Tiger Woods and Elaine Nordegren. Cost, $110 million. In 2010, Tiger Woods admitted to his wife that he'd been having affairs. Shortly after, the couple announced they'd be ending their 6-year marriage. They had already both signed a prenuptial agreement, but, because of Tiger's behavior, the prenup was renegotiated. Tiger's, now ex-wife Elaine Nordegren, received an estimated $110 million divorce settlement. Number 17. Neil Diamond and Marsha Murphy. Cost, $150 million. Neil Diamond and Marsha Murphy divorced in March 1995 after being together for 25 years. Neil strayed outside of their relationship and said that he blamed himself for much of what happened. Murphy walked away from their 25-year marriage with approximately $150 million. Number 16. Michael Jordan and Juanita Vinoy. Cost, $168 million. Michael and Juanita Jordan married in 1989 in Las Vegas, whilst Michael was playing for the Chicago Bulls. They decided to end their marriage once and for all in 2016, releasing a statement that they mutually and amicably ended their marriage. Juanita received $168 million, custody of their children, and their 7-acre Chicago mansion. Number 15. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. Cost, $250 million. After 25 years of marriage, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver's marriage ended in 2011. Maria filed for divorce after hearing the news of the former Mr. Olympia winner's affair with their housekeeper. The couple did not have a signed prenuptial agreement in place, so Shriver walked away with $250 million and legal custody of their children. Number 14. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Cost, $400 million. I think we all thought this was a couple that was going to make it. Yet, Brad and Angelina Pitt announced their divorce in 2016. The couple had to decide how to split their $500 million empire. Over the years, they've amassed at least 9 properties and a vast fine collection of jewelry, fine art, cars, and vintage motorbikes. Their divorce is the 13th largest divorce in the world. Number 13. Mel Gibson and Robin Moore. Cost, $425 million. Getting close to $500,000, Mel and Robin Gibson's divorce is one of the most expensive divorces in history. After 26 years together, the couple finalized their divorce in 2011. They did not sign a prenuptial agreement, so the massive settlement cost Mel almost half of his net worth at the time. Number 12. Craig and Wendy Macaw. Cost, $460 million. Cellular and Clearwire Corp founder, Craig Macaw, separated with Wendy Macaw in 1998. Only a few short years before their divorce, Craig sold his company to AT&T for somewhere in the region of $11 to $12 billion. So, Wendy managed to walk away from their 21-year marriage with a whopping $460 million payout. Number 11. Dimitri Riba and Elena Riba. Cost, $604 million. Calling it quits after 26 years, Dimitri and Elena Riba ended their marriage in 2008. Several years later, courts ordered Dimitri to pay his ex-wife a sum of $4.8 billion. But, after more negotiations, the final payout was a little over $600 million. Number 10. Stephen and Elaine Wynn. Cost, $741 million. Casino mogul Steve Wynn filed for divorce from wife Elaine in 2010. He had to pay an estimated $741 million to please the courts. This is actually the couple's second divorce, as they were married before from 1963 to 1986. This one hit the record books as being one of the most expensive divorces of all time. Number 9. Adnan and Soraya Khashoggi. Cost, $874 million. Saudi Arabian billionaire, Adnan Khashoggi, was one of the richest men in the world. But in 1982, he ended up paying his ex-wife a divorce settlement of $874 million. At the height of their wealth, the couple owned 3 planes, 3 yachts, and 17 homes. The Khashoggis' divorce is the 7th most expensive divorce in the world. Number 8. Harold Hamm and Sue Ann Arnold. Cost, $975 million. 2012 saw the divorce of CEO Harold Hamm and wife Sue Ann Hamm after 24 years of marriage. The successful oil magnate handed over a whopping $974.8 million check to settle the divorce. At the time, that was roughly 5% of his total net worth. It was reported that Sue did not cash the check until 2015, as her legal team were pursuing more money from her ex-husband. Number 7. Bernie Ecclestone and Slavica Radic. Cost, $1.2 billion. Tipping the $1 billion mark was Bernie Ecclestone's divorce from Slavica Radic in 2009. This was at the time said to be the most expensive divorce ever. After long negotiations, lawyers settled on an approximate $1.2 billion payout. Using her newfound cash wisely, Slavica turned her settlement into an even bigger $1.6 billion investment portfolio. Number 6. Rupert Murdoch and Anna Torv. Cost, $1.7 billion. After 31 years of marriage, media mogul Rupert Murdoch and wife Maria Torv divorced in 1999. The couple agreed to an amicable separation, but did not give much away to the media in terms of details. But, a couple of weeks after the divorce was finalized, Rupert married again, this time to Wendy Deng, who is 38 years younger than him. Talk about moving on. Number 5. Alec Wildenstein and Jocelyn Wildenstein. Cost, $3.8 billion. French-American businessman and art dealer Alec Wildenstein divorced his wife Jocelyn Wildenstein in 1999. Together for 21 years, the couple didn't see eye to eye anymore and decided to call it a day. Jocelyn received $2.5 billion upfront and then a further $100 million every year for 13 years. This adds up to a staggering $8 billion. Holy hell. Number 4. Bernard Jean-Etienne Arnault. Bernard Jean-Etienne Arnault is a French billionaire investor, businessman, and art collector. He is the chairman and chief executive of LVMH Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton SE, the world's largest luxury goods company. In April 2018, he became the richest person in fashion, topping Zara's Amancio Ortega. Arnault briefly surpassed Jeff Bezos to become the richest person in the world, in December 2019. He again became the world's richest person for a short time in January 2020. Forbes estimates his fortune to be $170.1 billion. In 1973, he married Anne de Wavrin, and they had 2 children together, Delphine and Antoine. They separated in 1990. In 1991, he married Hélène Mercier, a Canadian concert pianist, and they have 3 children. Number 3. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a business magnate, industrial designer, and engineer. He is the founder, CEO, CTO, and chief designer of SpaceX, early-stage investor, CEO, and product architect of Tesla Incorporated, founder of The Boring Company, co-founder of Neuralink, and co-founder, and initial co-chairman of OpenAI. A centibillionaire, Musk is one of the richest people in the world. Elon Musk and wife Tallulah Riley are divorced. A judge signed the legal documents necessary to finalize the divorce, according to court documents obtained by People. This is not the first time Musk and Riley have split. They were married in 2010, only to divorce 2 years later. They wed for the second time in July 2013. Number 2. Bill Gates. William Henry Gates III is an American business magnate, software developer, investor, author, and philanthropist. He is the co-founder of Microsoft Corporation. During his career at Microsoft, Gates held the positions of chairman, chief executive officer, CEO, president, and chief software architect, while also being the largest individual shareholder until May 2014. He is considered one of the best-known entrepreneurs of the microcomputer revolution of the 1970s and 1980s. Bill and Melinda Gates are getting divorced after 27 years of marriage, the couple announced in a joint statement. After a great deal of thought and a lot of work on our relationship, we have made the decision to end our marriage. Number 1. Amazon's Jeff Bezos pays out $38 billions in divorce settlement. Ex-wife Mackenzie Bezos will become world's 4th richest woman but has promised to give away half of award. The world's biggest divorce settlement will be made official. Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos hands over a 4% stake in the online shopping giant to be ex-wife Mackenzie Bezos. Judge signed legal papers transferring the Amazon shares worth $38 billions into Mackenzie Bezos' name. It is by some distance the largest divorce settlement in history. The previous record was $2.50 billions paid to Jocelyn Wildenstein when she divorced art dealer Alec Wildenstein in 1999. Please, if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates. Thanks for watching and remain blessed. Preview.